everyone. The topic of this video: can you earn income while receiving disability? I'm going to tell you my story fast so you know why I'm sharing this information with you. I live in New York State, and the job that I have is very physical. It's a physically demanding job. Any position that I do requires me to stand on my feet long or walk a lot. I pack out U-boats, I pack out products, I'm lifting, I'm shifting, I move all the time. Any position I'm trained to do requires me to do it physical. I'm a physical manual laborer. And for the first time in my life, I got sick 5 weeks ago. And I was in the hospital for 1 week, and then I qualified to be an outpatient in my own home and give myself my IV meds so I could recoup on my own time. But I was laid up for 3 to 4 weeks. I mean, I couldn't, not going to get into the specifics why I couldn't stand and walk, but the bottom part of my legs, I had a problem, temporary illness, and that's 2 strikes against me that the doctors felt, no, you cannot go back to your job. You have to understand, every doctor that checked me out said you cannot go back to work until we give you a good bill of health. So I'm hoping that next week they approve me to go back to work. They felt that 1 more week, not standing up for 10 hours a day. You leave your house, you get to work, you walk into the job, you go to your locker, you walk to the time clock, you're working all physical all day, you're standing on your feet, lifting. That's a lot when you're not feeling good, and you need to, they did not want me to relapse. They said, let's play it safe. So I'm hoping that next week I go back. If not, it's going to be the full 6 weeks that they anticipated. Anyway, once I started feeling better, I got the IV pick out. I had a pick and I gave myself the IV. I started feeling better, but not to the point where I could go disappear and work at a job for 10 hours. But I thought maybe I would make some income. I did some research online. I reached out after finding out information that I found online. Is this true? People with some law knowledge, some good friends, and I also called my accountant. I really went out of my way to find out what I can legally do. With my situation, and I live in New York State, Long Island, New York, if a person does not make over $1,180 while on disability, you can earn extra income. I can earn up to that amount, that it won't interfere with any disability income I receive. I got a check, but it's a fraction of your paycheck. It's a little bit of money. But I was really grateful to hear that, because I was eager to feel good again and earn a few dollars, and I didn't want to use my reserve because I'm lucky enough to have a little bit of a reserve. So when I found out that I could, and it was confirmed by a couple of people after I did my research, I said, well, if I earn $600 by the end of the month, am I going to get in trouble? And everybody said, no, you're not, Michelle. You're allowed to do that. That's even way below the quota. So if I had earned $1,180, I would have to apply for substantial gainful activity. And then they would have made an adjustment to how much I received in disability. I just wanted to earn some extra income, so I did. Last week I had all doctor's appointments. A lot of, come back, let's see how you feel, let's see how you feel. So in between all of that and the nurse, I did 2 deliveries here. I'm speaking about Uber Eats and DoorDash, and I did it local in my town, and I earned some income. Not enough that it interferes with anything, but it put gas in my car. I was able to go shopping one day, and I put food in my fridge. I paid my internet service provider, and I didn't have to take it out of my reserve. Do you hear me? There's always, if you think outside of the box and find out what you're allowed to do, you know, legit, there are things that you can do. And it got me back in the groove. For the past 3 days, I really did it, and it's a good feeling, and it's nice to know I have a few extra bucks coming next week. And if like today I did it for 2.5 hours. I only made $34, and I stayed very local. I drove maybe 15 miles. I think it said 13. I didn't go anywhere. I did nice short deliveries while I went to a doctor, and then tomorrow I'm going to do the same thing. But the point is, towards the end of the week, you have an extra $100, $150. I'm not going to reach that amount where I have to take action to inform anyone that I'm earning a substantial gainful activity of income. So, two things. To share my knowledge with you, because I gained knowledge, and it's good to learn what you can do without getting in trouble, and to promote the food delivery app opportunities, the jobs. I'm so grateful my foot was already in, that I had the apps on my phone already. I was ready to go back into it. I haven't done it in a long time. And I was able to earn a few dollars and not get in trouble, and I kept my sanity. Now, I'm hoping to go back to work next week, because if they say no, I'm not, they didn't feel I should go back to that kind of, banging on my feet. I'm going to be on my feet all day and be physical. At least with the food delivery job apps, I sat in the car, I got out of the car a few times, and I deliver food. I'm sitting down most of the day. My legs are resting. I didn't do it for a whole day. I did it for a few hours to earn a few dollars. So, okay, this video went way too long. Had a lot to tell you in a short amount of time. So just always do your research, find out what you're allowed to do, and I hope this helps you. I say kudos to food delivery apps. Thank you very much. You gave me an opportunity to earn a few extra dollars while patiently waiting for a good bill of health. See you later, folks. Bye-bye.